folks, Corky Duke Farminator here. Come with me if you want to farm. This is Farming Simulator 22, Michigan Farms Map, Michigan Pizza and Donut Farm Part 45, and I had just finished cutting down the trees. So now I've got to pick them up. Alright. Oh. We got to get the truck over there. Alright. There it is. Okay. So how many more fields? That's a grass field now. That is 2. So I'll have a couple of more extra grass fields when my next cutting rolls around, which will be now, right. I said load them up, boys. All right. Nice. Finally working like it's supposed to. Yep.
Hey, Oki, can you bring us to, can you bring us to,
Not going to be
McDonald's?
able to. How are we going to get there? We're not going to be able to fit in my truck.
Can you drive my graphics car? You could drive my graphics car.
No.
You drive my graphics
Don't worry.
car.
Don't worry about it.
I've been to McDonald's. I've been good. I've been good today.
Okay. Well, maybe when Grandpa gets home, he can take you. Say Happy Mother's Day to everybody.
I haven't been saying Happy Mother's Day to anyone. I'm saying Happy Mother's Day to you.
I'm going to call my mom here in a little bit. We can talk to her. No, don't touch right now.
No, Matt.
I told you not to touch that button. You're working at getting in trouble already. No, stop. Stop, Malachi. You understand what I'm saying now? That means stop. Okay? This is why you keep getting in trouble. You want to go sit on your bed?
No.
Hey, Austin, how you doing? Thanks for joining the stream. I'm glad you're doing fantastic. I'm doing okay.
I'm gonna get one of my blankets.
Okay, cool. I'm going to call her in a little bit so we can get her on here and probably just a few minutes. So, geez, you tell her yourself. Tell your mom I said Happy Mother's Day. Okay, cool. God dang it. Come on. Doing okay. Oh yeah. I think I only got one Reaper combine in this map though. I'll buy a second one by the time summer harvest comes along.
like those cookies. I just think to do it.
Yeah. Macaroni cookies. Out there with chocolate chip. And the craziest thing is I had my glasses with me in the grocery store and I didn't use them.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon, happy Mother's Day.
Thank you. Did you have him again this year?
Yeah, sure did. You made it to another one.
I'm hanging in there, like I keep saying.
Yeah, that's good. Hey, that's good. They like that.
Oh, thank you.
Jordy's here
you
with
guys.
Malachi. So Malachi gets to see his mom. So. Oh, goodness sake. But anyway,
Are you ever going to get rid of that cough?
probably not. So, but it's not as bad as it was before. Remember how bad I was coughing before?
Right,
So
right.
it's like it's back to normal now. So. Anyway.
Where is Malachi's mother?
She's in she's still in recovery.
Good.
She's living at like it's not like what I was living in a recovery house. It's something a little bit more disciplined. So I can't think of the name of it, but
Like a halfway house?
yeah, I think that's what it is. Actually, I think that's
Okay.
exactly what it is. So
I
at
don't
least
know
she's still
anybody in one, but
still
I've
in
heard that
recovery.
term.
So, yeah, I think that's what she's in. So in Farming Sim right now, I'm actually harvesting trees.
Get ready for winter. Get your wood chopped up.
It's actually March 3rd, so we got to get ready for the summer harvest.
Okay.
So I cut down a bunch of trees so I can expand the field. So make the field bigger. And this is going to be a soybean field this year. So that wasn't a crop Dad grew a whole lot, but I remember a couple times when he did grow it.
Right.
One thing I always remember about his combine, that 3-row corn planter, it always seemed to shut the corn off better than Uncle Ralph's leaner combine did. Because I'd walk the field after he harvested with his corn, and there'd be a bunch of cobs that still had half the corn on it. But I'd walk through a field after Dad had combined the corn, and all the corn husks were bare. There were no corn on them. There was no corn on them. It was like that old John Deere combine did better than his Uncle Ralph's newer Gleamer combine. Come on.
That's not good, but I'm glad to hear John Deere was doing good.
Yeah. Well, it was that old one he bought from Uncle Howard. You know, he drove it from Ohio, and it took him what 8, 12 hours, I think. Yeah.
Do you even have an extra, not an
Yeah.
extra one, but a box, size box, a box sanitary and stuff?
Um, I don't think so. Your dad might.
No, she didn't have anything like that.
Um, I don't think mine's like that either. Is your phone
Just,
dying out?
yeah.
Oh, sorry. I don't think I have anything like that. Sorry.
Okay.
Remember my mom? She's on the phone.
Hi.
Hi. You been cool down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. This has been one of the coldest Mays I've ever seen in Tennessee.
No, it's nice and sunny and bright, but my furnace is still running. It hasn't quit yet.
Oh, really?
Well, the house
Yeah.
doesn't warm up.
Well, that's Michigan. This is Tennessee. So.
Yeah, so
Nice talking to you.
that's why you went to Tennessee, because the weather was nicer down there.
That was one of the excuses I gave. It was so funny. I tell people that every time Michigan was like a degree warmer than Tennessee, you sent me a newspaper clipping. So that was always funny.
Well, times definitely are changing because you get the ice, the snow, and everything we get up here.
Yeah. Not as much of it though.
No, it won't last.
Yeah.
No, I like the white snow, but I like the green grass now. It's really growing.
If the white snow came with 100-degree weather, I would love it. You know, because it is pretty, but I just don't like the cold that goes with it. So.
Well, I don't know where you can go to get that.
Well, don't forget, before I, when I stationed in the Marines, I was stationed at all hot duty stations, so I got used to the heat. You know, 29 Palms, the Mojave Desert, and then Okinawa, which is subtropics. So I'll never forget when we were in 29 Palms, when we never had a water, in the middle of the desert, but we never had a water shortage, right? We moved, when we got to Okinawa, it was the middle of the dry season, so they were rationing water. Yeah, everywhere you look, you could see the ocean. It's like we're on an island where they're rationing water. Everywhere you go, you see water, and it's like it's in short supply. And then I just chalked it up. Well, that must be the military.
Oh, blame it on them.
So, I mean, I would sit on the back of my vehicle with the 1-inch fire hoses we had to clean the vehicles, and I'd spray a whole bunch of water, fill up the parking lot, and then watch it evaporate. I never saw water evaporate before, but it would dry up so quickly it could be standing water, and you could literally watch it in 5 minutes. It'd be gone. It'd be all dried up. And I was like, it was so cool because I never saw water evaporate. So.
No, that's not normal.
Yeah. In the desert, that's normal, but not everywhere else.
Well, too.
So, yeah. Oh, come on.
I did hear from Jason. He sent me Happy Mother's Day little note.
Cool.
Oh, and I watched Harley. It must have been her program at school.
Uh-huh.
There were 4 rows, bleacher rows of kids singing Christmas, or not a Christmas program, but end of the season program or whatever. But
Okay.
I didn't know which little girl she was. That's my problem, because they all look the same in a way.
Yeah.
You're not really, up close to them, so you can't see the
Yeah.
smiles on their faces.
Yeah.
So they sang and they had motions to it. I mean, it was like a 2-parter. And so it was quite nice to see. I like to go to something like that, but I definitely can't drive that far.
Yeah.
And I always like singing programs, and you guys, you know, were in it.
Yeah.
More Christmas time than I sing, I think.
I can't remember when it was, but I looked up. Remember Carl Schneider?
Oh, minister.
Yeah, that married me. So, and he was on Facebook. I found him on Facebook. So,
Oh, boy, he's probably aged a little bit.
yeah, I can't remember when I looked him up, but
Because he was quite young.
yeah,
I don't remember him having kids. Did he have kids?
yeah,
yet?
yeah. He, remember his daughter had that glass eye.
No. His wife's name was Patty, wasn't it?
I can't remember.
I'm just guessing, so I'm not sure. He was tall and slender.
Wasn't he the one that had the daughter with the glass eye?
That doesn't
I
sound
think so.
familiar, but maybe. He's talking to Aunt Marilyn, I mean, I keep saying that we're totally opposite. She remembers everything and I don't remember anything.
Yeah.
He fell not last night, the night before, and was on the floor all night.
Oh goodness. You all right?
Yeah, well, just bruised, but she has trouble with her hips and knees as
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
So they were hurting, but she couldn't reach her phone. She had her phone with her, but it went flying on the wood floor.
Oh boy.
So she couldn't, well, she finally did reach it with her cane.
Okay.
So it took her a while to get, you know, where she could use her cane.
You called the ambulance or what?
No. She called her Jamie and somebody else. There was two women that helped her get out.
Okay.
But no, she didn't think it was that bad. She did sleep, I guess, on the floor somewhat. And so she had to get her phone, and that was the biggest problem. She
Yeah.
didn't reach it. Even though she had been carrying it with her, it slipped out of her pocket, it out of her hand, you know, and then went flying on the wood floor. But she seems, you know, but like I said, she's got problems with both her knees and her hips, and so she's in bad shape as it is.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, my right hip kind of, but I lay on that all night, so I think that doesn't help it, but when I get up, it's sore. Because if I get up and walk around, it goes away. As far as Uncle Jerry, did I tell you he was in an accident?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It's been a while ago, so I figured I probably did, but I guess he's doing, you know, alright. Keeping himself busy. I don't know what's the guy's name, but some important guy in the government that was killed, just shot by a bullet.
What's this
That
now?
song.
What's this now?
somebody in the high up in the government that just recently got shot and died.
I didn't hear about that.
I can't remember his name, but his wife was in Hillsdale College Saturday. So Uncle Jerry was gonna, go here. But I guess they had a lot of security, around for her. It's somebody important, but I can't remember what his name was. But somebody that just recently got shot and died.
You talking about Charlie Kirk?
That sounds familiar.
He wasn't in government.
Oh. He was important, wasn't
He's a racist. Yeah, he's a racist and misogynist.
Excuse me. I was way off then.
Yeah.
I just knew it was an important name.
And Uncle Jerry likes him. Oh, I am not surprised at that. Unbelievable. Yeah, there's a suspicion going around the internet that she had something to do with his murder. It's all very suspicious.
She wanted him out of the picture.
But Republicans, they're heavy on those family values, right? Oh. And I'm ashamed to ever say I was a Republican at one time.
You can change your mind.
Oh, I did. I left the Republican Party. I haven't voted for a Republican since 2012. It's the last time I voted for a Republican. Trump lost I've told you this before, I think. Trump lost my vote in 2015 when he said he's going to build a wall and make Mexico pay for it. That told me that he's not in touch with reality, and we now know how true that is. Have you seen him on talking to the news reporter? They ask him about what are you going to do about the price of gas, and he'll just deny it, and you say the gas prices are falling. We've never had a better economy. That's literally what he'll tell them.
How much? Well, I think I've asked you that before. How much is it down there?
It's almost $5 a gallon down here.
I thought ours was up quite high.
Yep.
I don't go anyplace, so my tank stays goes between 3/4 and half.
A lot of Americans are hurting right now because of this horrible economy. The very thing that he campaigned on. He said he's going to bring the price of groceries down on day one, which is a lie because there's nothing you can do. There's nothing the president can do to bring prices on groceries down on day one. But he hasn't even tried to do that because he doesn't care. All he cares about is himself, his family, and his billionaire buddies. He doesn't give a damn about any Americans.
What do you think of his health?
It's not bad enough. That's all I can say. His health isn't bad enough because he's still alive.
Does he have trouble walking up the steps?
A year ago, I didn't want him to die in office. Now I just want him gone. I don't care how. I mean, he's looking at starting a nuclear war because he keeps talking about obliterating or nuking. He's not saying nuking, but that's what he means when he's talking about obliterating an entire civilization, one that's been around for thousands of years. But that's what. And did you know China and Russia have already said that if he nukes Iran, they're going to launch their nukes on us?
Yeah, I have.
Have you heard that?
I don't really watch news, and I don't remember what I saw, but that sounds familiar.
Yep. That means total destruction. If China and Russia launches their nukes on us, we're going to have to retaliate with a full strike. And that'll be it. You know what a 50 megaton nuclear warhead will do to downtown Nashville?
You're gone.
Basically, yes, absolutely. The first strike will be an EMP blast, and that's one done high in the sky, and it knocks out everything electrical, even your car. You're driving your car along, and your car will just stall, and it'll be stranded out there on the road. And then there will be no internet. There will be nothing electrical will work. And then after that, when that hits, it's about 5-10 minutes later when the real strike hits, and it'll detonate downtown Nashville, probably about 1,000 or 2,000 feet above Nashville. Everything for a 20-mile radius around that blast will be incinerated,
Gone.
vaporized. Yes, there won't be any debris. There'll be a big 20-mile hole in Nashville where the city used to be, and there won't be any concrete. There won't be nothing. It'll be vaporized. So, and that's fine with me because that means I won't have to suffer. Then
Right. I hate to say it that way, but yes.
Yes. No, I mean,
There are some
'cause-
good advantages when you
Yes.
get killed.
yeah, exactly. And that's going to be the quickest, best way to die. Then from that to I think it's about 150 miles. After that, the radius is all the buildings get knocked down. It's like a big tornado that just flatlines every building in sight. Then from another 100 miles after that is the radioactive network where the radiation hits you. So now, if I'm at work when it happens, I might be safe from the initial blast, but I'll be caught in the next blast, which knocks all the buildings down. So,
You're covered,
but if I'm home,
protected.
I'll be incinerated in that first blast. And that's it. That's just one. The Russians probably have enough nukes for probably 4 or 5 different nukes on Nashville alone, let alone New York City or Washington, D.C. So,
What about the other states west?
did you ever see that movie, The Longest Day?
I've heard of
Or
it.
no,
I
not The
don't
Longest
remember.
Day. The Day After. That 1983 made-for-TV movie about a nuclear war with Russia. Yeah, was it The Day After? I think it was The Day After. Because I remember watching that on TV when it came out.
Well, those weren't movies I really enjoyed watching, if I did watch them.
Yeah, God, nobody really enjoys watching them, but it's
Because
just
if it's
something.
true, I mean,
yeah.
if
If it happens,
yeah.
they could have been a lot more graphic about it, but it gets the message across. It really does get the message across. So, yeah, if I survive the initial war, I'm screwed. I'm looking at a long, suffering death because I won't be able to keep my insulin cool. So, and I've already gone through long periods of time when I had no insulin, and that was very painful. So,
What happened that you went a while?
well, that was for the first year that I had it, that I was going in the hospital for 1 week out of every month because the doctor had given me the wrong insulin, and I kept trying to tell him that it wasn't working. That was before I was with the VA. I was on TennCare, and didn't think the VA covered me because I'd only done 4 years. I figured you had to retire. Then when TennCare dropped me, and from what I understand, they dropped me because they found out I was a veteran and knew that I could go to the VA. That's when I went to the VA. So,
Go to your VA hospital whenever possible.
oh yeah, that's what I do now. That's where I get
How
my.
far away is it?
It's 2 miles.
Oh, well, then, no problem.
Yeah, it's literally. I mean, we're real close to Vanderbilt, and it's right next to Vanderbilt. So, So if that does happen, I want to go on the initial first strike. So I don't want to have to suffer.
Right. Well, who does? And
Yeah.
recent.
Well, not only that, but that'll be a total collapse of our system. People will be killing for food, for shelter. You know. I mean, you want to talk about total mayhem? Worse than this current administration? Those people will be fighting and killing each other just for food and water. You know.
Well, I try not to think of things like that.
Yeah. Well, we got an insane narcissist as the president. We have to kind of give that some thought. Because it certainly is a possibility. And it never was until he came along, you know? Now political violence is almost accepted. Well, I should rephrase that. Political violence is only accepted when it's aimed at the left. If it's aimed at the right, they cry like a bunch of snowflakes and crybabies, which it very seldom comes from the left. Every single Democratic politician condemned Charlie Kirk's murder. Every single one. When Paul Pelosi was attacked, Republicans were making jokes about it. You remember that when he got attacked and a Trump supporter hit him in the head with a hammer? And they were making jokes about it. Then they want to spread this lie that all the political violence comes from the left. Bullshit. Most of it comes, some of it does, very little, but some of it does come from the left. And most of it right now is from the far right. I mean, look at the things President Trump himself has said. Look at the things Trump has said. I hate calling him president. You know, it's like they cry because the left calls him a fascist, yet he constantly calls his political opponents fascist and communist and Marxist and all kinds of bullcrap, which he doesn't even understand what any of those terms mean. Most people don't. Most people don't understand what communism is. But yet they'll be the first thing to, you know, the first word out of their mouth to describe Democrats. Yet there's not a single Democrat out there that's a communist.
You need to talk to Aunt Marilyn.
Oh, I do. Oh, dang it.
She's up with everything like that, and yeah.
Yeah.
And as far as their kids, the only one she really talks to is Heather.
Really?
They talk back and forth about every day, and Heather wants her to come down there and live, you know, with her so she can take care of her, but Aunt Marilyn doesn't want to move.
Yeah.
Which I don't blame her. I wouldn't want to move. I like Michigan.
Yeah.
As long as I can, hopefully we'll stay here for a while.
There you go.
But Mindy and Jackie, have no touch with her at all.
Well, she's got herself to blame. Look at the things she said about it.
I'm very careful. I never, bring any subject up about Aunt Marilyn. I won't say anything as far as, to the girls. I haven't really talked to Jackie for a while, but I see Mindy quite often and talk to her. She had just recently had a shingles shot both her and Ken really had like flu symptoms. I mean, cold and then hot. It's quite miserable, I guess.
I'm glad she's taking vaccines.
Well, they took them, but like I said, they're quite miserable right now.
I'm sure you remember when the polio vaccine came out, do you? You would have been,
but I know
what, a
I
teenager,
did.
I think? Yeah. People were standing in line to get that thing. You know, it's hard to, and it's hard to believe, and it certainly proves the point that we're going backwards in this country when 2026 we have to tell people that vaccines are good and slavery was bad.
What was the last shot we needed to have?
Probably a COVID booster.
I know there was one. They came out with one. No, now you need, the second shot or the third shot.
Yeah. I'm up to date on all my COVID shots. So every time I go to the VAs, they say, "You want this vaccine? You want that?" Yep, give it to me.
Have you ever reacted to someone?
Pardon me? No, not really.
Oh, that's good.
A bit more on here. Slowly cleaning up this area with all these down tree logs. Maybe not. I think I got a full load. Huh?
I was just going to say, as far as trees, they take them down because they need to come down,
Yeah.
not because the wind, blew them down. I had one branch that was just hanging in the tree, but it finally fell down. It's on the lawn now in the backyard.
Mm.
When Josh comes to mow the lawn, he's going to have to clean it up. My front yard is quite nice. I mean, nice green grass. It had quite a few dandelions popping out, but the backyard is more weeds and uneven ground. It doesn't, but nobody really can see it,
Uh-huh.
so it doesn't bother me that, looking that way.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened to my deer, but I'm not seeing them like I used to.
None of them?
Pardon?
None of them?
No, none.
Really?
mean,
Wow. I
It's
wonder what.
just like they were here every day.
Huh.
I've seen out either in the grassy area or in the woods, but just lately now, I haven't seen any, so I don't know
Huh.
where they went.
I don't either.
I know they didn't shoot them because they can't do that.
Yeah. That's why they stay in the city. They're smart animals. You get hunted for thousands of years, you're gonna wind up being pretty smart as far as how to avoid that. Yeah.
Like I keep saying, I mean, live in the country for umpteen years, never saw any.
Yeah.
Come in town and
They're all over the place.
that's all you see is deer. And I mean, here, I got the woods and the grass, but I mean, when they go down Main Street or, on streets, that's when it's dangerous.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. where they really like it the most is in the cemetery,
Oh, yeah.
because they eat
People's flowers.
Yeah, either the artificial ones or the real ones.
They eat the artificial ones?
Yes,
Wow.
we do chew on them. Yes. And after I had the bushes removed next to my grandparents, stone,
Uh-huh.
because they were covering up the stone, and it
Uh-huh.
was all really mud. And I went back there, and I mean, you could tell there had been deer there because the hoof went way down, left holes. I haven't been back. It doesn't bother me to go to the cemetery, but I just don't like going, I guess.
Yeah.
So I don't keep track of things, but Aunt Marilyn does.
Yeah.
She's
Well, eventually everybody makes a trip to the cemetery. Nobody avoids it.
Well, I hope people come visit me,
Yeah.
every now and again, talk to me and tell me what's going on, but I can talk to anybody I want, whenever I want. I don't have to go to the cemetery.
Yeah.
But I do need, now that we're talking about that, I do need to go to buy 2 plots, next to my stone, your dad's stone.
Uh-huh. For who?
One I thought was for you, for sure.
Thought I already had a plot there.
Not that I know of. I haven't done it yet.
Oh, okay. Well, my name's on the stone.
On the back,
Yeah.
but not a regular stone, just for you. But no, I was gonna buy 2 on each side. But Warren is talking more. He wants to go to Macon, so I'm not sure where he's gonna end up. But then he'd be down there by with Uncle Bill.
Yeah.
And that leaves Aunt Karen all by herself in Ridgeway.
Yeah, it does. Is Uncle Jerry going to join her in Ridgeway?
I would assume so, yes.
Debbie's there.
Yeah, I think he's put up a stone, and I think his name is on it, so I'm pretty sure he'll go there. And someday I can go from Tecumseh to Ridgeway to Macon.
See your brothers and sisters. Brother and sister.
Right, and my
They have one
parents.
of
My parents and my grandparents and my aunts and uncles.
each. Yep.
Everybody's close by, basically.
Yep. That's a small town, though. I was born in a small town. And I live in a small town. What a great song. John, don't call me Cougar Mellencamp.
I've heard the name. If I would know the song if I heard it.
Well, when he got started, he wanted to use his real quiet. He wanted to use his real name, which is Mellencamp, and his record producers wouldn't allow it because they said, "No, you need a stage name. We're going to go with John Malachi. Quiet. Behave. You've been getting into a lot of trouble lately. Don't touch anything."
Another one?
Didn't,
Nothing.
didn't know he was there because I was quiet.
It's on
Yeah, it's on
You're there?
AI. Malachi, quiet. Settle down. Go out in the living room.
You didn't sit there.
Yes, you are.
Kind of.
You go out in the living room with your mom. Last couple of days, he's just been out of control.
He's going through a phase. They
So-
always did it.
So they didn't think he could be successful with a name like Mellencamp, right? Well, it's not about the name; it's about the music. And so when he was successful, he was saying, "No, I'm bringing my real name into it," and that's why his second album is John Cougar Mellencamp. And then by the time his third album came out, he was totally successful, and he just dropped the Cougar bullshit totally. So.
You ever watch the car races?
No,
Never got involved?
no, never been into that. I was surprised to find out you were into it.
Well, it was Warren was the one that got me interested in it.
Uh-huh.
So, well, what else can I do on a Sunday afternoon? You know,
Mm-hmm.
takes up time.
Yeah.
And my guy that I was rooting for, he was in an airplane accident and he died, but he had retired, so it wasn't that he was still racing, he had retired. So, but now I
Well,
got
I
a
thought you
younger
were-
guy.
Danica, what was her name? The woman, the female driver?
Patrick.
Danica Patrick, that's it. She's pretty hot, too. She could be a model and a race car driver.
Oh, I don't know if she races other races or what she really does now, but she's not in, NASCAR anymore.
Really? You know what
She's an
NASCAR?
ad.
You know what NASCAR stands for, don't you?
Not really.
Non-African sport centered around rednecks.
Okay. No, there's a commercial that Danica Liberty, is it Liberty Insurance or something?
Oh, really? I don't think
I see her there, but I don't know as far as, truck races or
Yeah.
the other ones, if she's, still driving or not. But I always thought she did all right.
Yeah.
And I thought there was another stock car, another one that there was a woman, in it, but
Uh-huh.
it just basically, they don't tamper with guys.
Yeah.
I surely wouldn't want to go that fast. But I think with this car I could. 'Cause
Yeah.
it really gets up there where it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Because I don't use the cruise. I've never liked using the cruise.
Really? Oh,
I just wanted to be in control myself.
well, you're in control with the cruise. You don't have to worry about, over speeding.
Right,
You
right.
know, and
No,
then
I had
getting a
no
speeding
advantages.
ticket.
Advantages. No, you just hit the brake and it goes off.
Or you don't have to do that. You can, hit the cruise control and just shut it off from there.
Mm.
The on or off button for the cruise control.
No, yes, no, but I know your dad used it all the time, just
Yeah.
backing out of the driveway. He seemed he would put it, you know.
Well, it's nice because on long trips, you don't have to worry about getting a speeding ticket because you set the cruise
Mm.
control, and then you won't accidentally overspeed. Which is very common, common thing to do when you're not using the cruise. So then all of a sudden you got a speeding ticket.
But now, I mean, people speed anyway, but you try to keep up with the person in front of you,
Uh huh.
and then you find out they're speeding, you're speeding.
Yeah.
But it's hard not to, do your own thing in a way.
Yeah.
Because then you got people on your rear end.
Yeah.
I could say I didn't go to church today. I'm missing quite a few, but I do watch it on my tablet.
Do you?
And so I see who's there when they go up to communion. And this new guy isn't really, they're not filling the church up yet because there was only about 40 there today, and that's about between 40 and 50 at the highest. He seems all right, I guess, but people just aren't coming. That's a big, beautiful church. They need to fill it up.
Well, religion is dropping in America. A lot of people are leaving religion.
That's what I heard. So many churches.
Yep.
Right.
Some are actually going bankrupt.
Well, we're in the red. I see when get my newsletter that we're in the red, so we're not doing too good.
Yep. As the preacher would tell me every time I had financial problems, he'd say, well, just pray about it. So, if God's not going to protect his own churches, they already get a tax break, which they shouldn't get. I mean, it is a business. Yeah, last time I was in church would have been Dad's funeral.
Oh,
I'm assuming that the next time I will be in church will be your funeral.
well, you never know for sure. It could be somebody else, but I'm like I keep saying, I'm trying to hang on, but
Yeah.
I'm getting weaker doing that. It just, I mean, seeing nobody's here to mess up my house, I don't have too much to really do.
Yeah.
Pick it up and, but I'm up in the big living room because television is bigger here, but
Yeah.
I keep that, straightened up, but there's nobody here, basically.
Yeah. You lonely?
Emily was supposed to be coming over sometime this afternoon, but she's not. But Jeffrey, I would say now he's rolling over. He was very close to it when he was here last, and so he's gonna be on the go. He's gonna be out little Warren because Warren, like I keep saying, didn't walk, he ran.
Yeah.
And I think, but Jeffrey's he's a big, I've never seen a baby that big. Fat arms, fat legs. But he's a happy baby. I've never seen him or heard him cry, and the other thing, I've never really seen him throw up. So something good is going on.
Yeah.
Because usually babies, they burp, they throw up. But he doesn't seem to, and he just seems like he's, you look at him and he smiles. He's a very happy baby, so that's
Cool.
And I think Tyler is living with Emily now. I think he moved in.
Okay.
There's no talk of wedding or anything, and I'm not going to say nothing. If your dad was around, there'd be some lectures, I am sure, but that's their life.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you remember my Aunt Carmel and Uncle Paul?
No, not offhand.
You would have been way young when they were around. Talking to Greg Wise kind of somewhat about him, because he was a teacher in Onstead. They lived in Onstead a long time ago.
All right.
And he, funeral director there in Onstead, which I forget, but when somebody starts talking about them, it kind of comes back. But my mother, your grandmother's side of the family was the only aunts and uncles. Well, no, I can't say that, but I knew your grandfather's sisters, 3 of them. Oh, well, 4, I knew 4, I guess. His brother Hugh, but he lived in Florida. You probably never really met him.
Probably not.
See, he did visit. I remember one time he was there, because I have a picture of it.
Uh-huh.
Black and white one. That Aunt Martha. Do you remember somebody by Aunt Martha?
No.
She would stay with us. She lost her husband years ago, and so she was alone for quite a... But you do remember Margaret and Al, don't you?
I don't think so.
That would have been Grandpa's niece and nephew, his sister Sarah's 2 kids.
Okay.
You wouldn't forget what Margaret looked like.
Okay.
She was a character. She was tall but kind of broad, but she had really skinny legs and ankles. We always joked about that, her skinny. And she'd wear high heels, and she'd, walk quite funny. But they would come and visit,
Yeah.
They all lived in the Detroit area.
Yeah.
Now, as far as cousins, as far as, who would it be, my aunt's kids, they're all passing away.
Yeah.
Not don't have too many of them left. Now it's, like your generation.
Right.
Angela and John. And they're old Detroit, we don't see, a lot of times we don't. Aunt Marilyn is the one that's kind of keeping up, with the news and everything, as far as the Detroit cousins. But as far as your grandmother's Dee Abersall,
Yeah,
she's still alive.
that's cool.
She's 96.
Wow.
But she lives, no, I was going to say she lives alone, but no, her one boy lives with her. He has for quite a few years now, so he takes. But she was driving not that long ago. She lives in Detroit,
Yeah.
but she wasn't going that far. She was going to church or get groceries, things like that, so it wasn't too far away. But I haven't seen her, for a while. Marilyn would see her because Marilyn would go down near that area for her eyes,
Okay.
get her eyes tested and everything, so she would pop in and see Dee. Or they'd go to a restaurant, meet at the restaurant. But she doesn't go that far anymore. She either goes to Chelsea, I think that's where she gets her eyes tested now.
Okay.
But she uses a walker to get around, and she does a lot more traveling than what I do, but she puts a walker in the back seat, gets out, goes wherever she wants to go.
Cool.
Yeah. She's got more enthusiasm than what I do. Well, I always love going shopping, but there's nothing I really need anymore. The only reason I do go, the only place I went the last time was Dollar General, just to walk up and down the aisles. I didn't really buy that much, but it's just fun. But it's all, the only problem in that store, it's quite messy. The aisles, lots of boxes, and it just, it's hard to get around in a way. But we got 2 Dollar Generals in Tecumseh, one at each end of the city, which I don't think is necessary. But they're all over the place, I guess. And they come in for a while, and then they fold up.
There's a parody song I want to write. I've already started writing it, kind of, and it mentions Dollar Tree in it. It's called "All My Exes Work at Walmart." So all I got for it right now is all my exes work at Walmart. Walmart is a place I really love to shop, but all my exes work at Walmart. That's why I buy my stuff at Dollar Tree.
That would be quite popular for sure.
Well, my 1776 parody's got over 54,000 views now. So nobody's buying it yet on iTunes or Spotify or anything, but we're getting it out there.
Well, it takes time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen your, whatever you call your thing, and I hit it, but then I have to go to, what did you just say? Specify? No.
What now?
I can't get it. I can't watch it. I see it, but I can't push the right button to get it.
The parody song?
But yes.
Okay. What What were you looking at on? What platform were you looking at it on? Was it Facebook?
Oh, yeah, either try Facebook, yes.
You
I
should
was
be able to
thinking
just
email,
touch
but
the
no, it'd be
video.
Facebook.
Should be able to touch the video to get into it and then just press play.
I do something, but I'll keep working at it.
Okay.
I
Just keep playing around with it. You'll eventually get there.
Well, I get that lecture from Aunt Marilyn all the time. As far as my tablet or my phone, I just want to call people or text them or have them call me back. I don't Google things like she does. Any type of a question she's got, she's always Googling, trying to figure out what the answer.
Yeah.
But she keeps herself busy books on audio. Because she can't, her eyes aren't the greatest, so she gets books on audio and sits and listens to them. I think she watches that, much television like I do. There's not that many halfway decent programs to see on television, anymore.
Yeah.
I watch The Rookie every now and again, but I don't like NCIS, all those type of.
Yeah. My favorite cop show was still Hill Street Blues.
No, that's an old one.
Yeah. I remember.
Watch Boston Blue.
No, I've never seen that. I remember liking Starsky and Hutch when I was a kid.
No,
Yeah.
those two guys.
Yeah. Come on. Didn't get this adjustment right.
I just looked at my phone to see what time it was, and then I just found out we've been talking for an hour and 1 minute.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it, so I'm not
Yeah, me
complaining,
too.
that's
Yeah.
for sure, but I didn't know.
Time flies. Time flies when you're talking on Mother's Day. So.
Yeah, well, that's twice as good then.
You know, the woman that got a Mother's Day started and created wound up dying regretting that she did because it became so commercial. Because she wanted it as a tribute to moms, but then greed stepped in and she wound up regretting that she had ever created it. So I don't remember what her name was, but
Oh, you can Google it.
oh yeah.
It really struck me that I should have gone to the Hallmark store and got Emily a card.
Yeah.
You don't think of the younger or way younger ones. You think of mothers.
Yeah.
The older.
Yep.
But she's a mother now.
Yep.
But I don't buy cards like I used to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't send them. I do more texting, I guess.
Okay.
I did get one card from Melinda. And Warren texted me, so we're all right.
Cool. And I called you, so
And you, I was saying we're all set. No, Susie texted me. She was one of them. See her every now and again, and then Jason. Oh, then Dawn. I was trying to think. Dawn texted me.
cool. So is Warren and Dawn not seeing each other anymore?
No, they're seeing each other.
Oh, are they? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Is she living with him or?
I shouldn't say, I don't know. But I'm thinking, yeah, he talks about, doing things with her.
Are they going to get married or?
That's never been discussed. Well, I've never asked, so I kind of doubt it.
Huh.
But he is, I'm thinking he's living in his new house for sure now.
Has it been completed?
It's close, but maybe he hasn't moved yet. But
Okay.
I know the outside and the inside basically, are all done.
Okay.
It's gonna make seeing a blue house there, instead of a white house, but I think it's gonna look all right, and it's the same size as our house was on the same foundation,
Uh-huh.
but it's gonna be like longer and narrower, shorter, because he didn't put a second floors on it.
Oh, he didn't?
No,
Okay. So our bedrooms upstairs are gone?
yeah, and he's only got one bedroom downstairs. So it's probably a bigger kitchen and bathroom and a living room up there, and I don't know as far as the back. That great big family room,
Yeah.
living room, or
They had that on it. Was it the late 60s, I think? Or early
just
70s?
before we got Warren.
Oh, okay. So that's late 60s. All right.
Yes, because we had his baptism
Mhm.
party or whatever. So that would have been 69, so it was
Yeah.
built, 68, 69. Because we had his party there in the big living room with no carpeting or a wood floor. We
Oh,
hadn't completely done it, but we
Hadn't
had curtains.
installed the carpeting yet? All right.
That
I
was
don't
the one
remember
thing we
that.
did.
I do have some faint memories of the old house, before it got remodeled. So,
The boxy thing.
yeah.
Yeah, when we first moved there, that's all it was this box of a house.
Yeah. Well, I definitely remember when Warren and I were sharing your sewing room before you moved us upstairs, the separate bedrooms upstairs. So, 'cause I think that was storage until you did that, wasn't it?
Yes.
And then you moved all
And
the
we-
stuff into the attic.
Then you used just one room up there until I cleaned it out more so you each could have your own room.
Yep. I think there's a picture of
Yeah.
that, of you showing us our new rooms and our reactions. So, next time I come up there, I want to look at some of those pictures with you.
Plan on spending a lot of time if you want to go through all of them. I got umpteen
Yeah, I know.
albums.
50 years of pictures. Oh my God.
50.
Well, more than that, yeah.
Yeah, I would say 60.
Oh wow. Including that picture of Dad with his pigs. Or the time he overflowed the auger. I remember that picture. He was dumping it and
Oh.
overflowed the auger. He had to shovel it all into the auger. Yeah, all that corn.
Going all over the place.
So, yeah. And then, of course, my favorite baby picture, where I'm sitting on Dad's lap on this John Deere 4020 tractor. That's out in the
Oh,
living room. I've got that in a frame out in the living room. So
you were just a little kid compared
I
to
I
your
wasn't even one yet. So
yeah,
yeah,
big, big 4020. Was it the
yeah. So
4020?
Dad's John Deere 4020 tractor. I'm grabbing the steering wheel. That's my
Didn't
favorite
have
baby
a
picture. So
didn't have a seatbelt. That's for sure.
no. Well, cars didn't have seatbelts back then.
Probably not.
Well, they did, but they weren't very practical to use. So they didn't have the adjustable shoulder harness yet. So if you could put yourself in it, but you couldn't move around at all. You know.
To me now, seatbelts seem you used them all. You're so used to getting in the car and having to buckle up.
Yeah. I do it automatically now. It's automatic for me.
Right, right. You don't move or you don't turn the car on until you put your seatbelt on.
Yeah. But remember, in school, I used to give. I'd go to classes and give speeches on the seatbelt. That was before there was the law to wear it. So, you know the benefits of wearing your seatbelt. So. When I was in the Police Explorers,
When you were still in school.
yeah, yeah.
No, talking about the houses there on Ford, there wasn't that many, to begin with.
Right.
I mean, way at the corner of Tecumseh, Macon and Ford, I mean, that house is still there.
Yeah.
But then it was Hawkins's, and that house is gone, and mine's gone. And then Lips, they tore that one down.
Wow.
And then down further, Bailey's,
Mm-hmm.
they tore that down.
Bailey's old house.
Yeah. Paul Bailey, I think that, but it was wood siding or whatever.
Yeah.
It wasn't painted, so it was
Yeah.
brown. But then Bill and Judy Bailey, they're there. They built a ranch, and then Dave and Linda built a ranch there. So it's kind of, but on the other side, there's like two houses. So, I mean, Ford was never crowded with houses.
Yeah.
If you wanted a nice, quiet road, well, not really, because you
Yeah.
had semis, you had tractors, you
You had people speeding down that road. How many dogs did we lose getting hit by cars? I think damn near all of them, really.
Oh, I know, and they were all Labradors, weren't
Yeah.
they?
Well, German Shepherds and mostly German Shepherds. How many Rockies and Snoopies did we have?
Well, Snoopy was a little puppy dog,
Yeah.
wasn't.
Beagle. So, but no, we mostly had German Shepherds, I think.
I didn't think, I just remember the last one that, because it would bite people, that we tied it up, and that made it even nastier.
Huh.
We tied it up at the back of the garage where the gas tank is. But the very first dog was like a Cocker Spaniel, and we didn't tie it up or anything, and kids on bicycle went by and called it, and so it followed them, and we never did get it back. That was the dog I really did like.
Oh,
It
really?
was cute. Then got the big Labradors. But yeah, they'd run across because we didn't want to tie them up. They'd run across the road and zap. We went through quite a few of them.
Yeah. Yeah, we did. A number of them got hit by cars.
Right.
And killed by cars.
Well, then one ran away, found it, but we found it down in Macon. I don't know if it had gotten killed or somebody told us about it or something, but I know it went to Macon. But I thought, the other dogs always stayed close to home, but this one went for a walk. No, I could have a dog here now, but I don't want one. Got the perfect backyard,
Yeah.
There's a doghouse out there. Have to be maybe a kind of a big dog because I know squirrels and cats go underneath the fence or there's some holes. And now, like I keep saying, I could get a cat, but now I don't want a cat. Yet. Maybe I won't give up, but I'd rather have a cat come
Yeah.
sit on my lap and purr.
Yeah.
But we did try there on board, but they'd get distemper and die,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. Except
that
Mittens.
was,
Mittens was the one cat that seemed to be immune to that distemper. But she had litter after litter after litter. We always had, kittens around.
I think it was Warren more that the kittens got up in the motor of
Yup.
the car.
I remember one time where and I think we were going to the grocery store and you backed up and you heard a scream and Warren felt sorry for this kitten and basically had it in his lap all night. And I remember how hearing that kitten just purr because, Warren was just, and then the next morning it was dead from internal injuries or something. So I mean,
There's
Warren was
something
heartbroken
about-
with that. And Warren, I remember how bad he was hurt by that because he thought he had saved it,
Mm.
But without medical,
Oh, no, your dad would never take something
Yes.
to the vet.
no, yeah, especially not a cat. He did not like cats. So,
Between he and Uncle Joel, their favorite expression was tie their tails together and throw them over a clothesline.
yeah,
That's how they wanted to. But no, I always had cats there on Clinton Macon Road.
yeah. Farmers have to because they got to keep the rodent population down.
Right. No, and every now and again you look out the window and you see a cat just wandering around, but basically, and then dogs, nobody has a dog out in their yard. It's always in a house dog. You hear them barking.
Yeah,
I think they get out every now and again to go to the bathroom, and then they want to get back in the house, so then they bark, because it's not a long, annoying bark or anything like that. It just... What are you gonna have for supper?
The dish that Eddie made. So it's mac and cheese, and it's got meat and sausage in it. It's pretty good. He's a pretty good cook. For a couple of bachelors, he's a pretty good cook. Yeah.
Well, that's
Just behave
good. That
yourself.
helps out.
What's on my off?
No, not yet.
I
I can
Yeah.
barely do it.
I can barely hear it too. Well, Mom?
had a lunch meeting with my classmates at Embers,
Uh-huh.
and I had shrimp basket with shrimp, french fries, and coleslaw.
Okay. You like
And
it?
most of the meals I buy wherever I go, there's always enough for the second one
Uh-huh.
to bring home, and so that's what I had for lunch today was 4
Okay.
pieces of shrimp and fries. Not sure what I'm gonna have for supper.
Okay.
Can I
I got
talk to you?
frozen pizza, so I can have one of them.
Malachi wants to talk to you.
Hi, Malachi.
Malachi, you want to talk to him, or he usually takes the phone and goes and I don't know where. Like he can go like talk with you with his mom. So now I guess too. So anyway. But my sawmill
Yeah.
is getting full. And this sawmill makes like a little playground set for children. So
No, that's cute.
yeah,
How many kids do you have?
in the game, none that I know of. So,
16. Okay.
yeah, if you want to talk to him, I'll just give him the phone. And he's
That's up to you.
but yeah, he's been real disrespectful lately. So Eddie and I are a
Going through
little
that.
concerned. Yeah, going through that stage, I guess.
Yeah.
Eddie keeps telling him, "You're gonna get over this." So, all right, I gotta get some coffee, so I'll go give him the phone. And you can talk right now. Okay. All right. I'm okay, Austin. Oh. Oh, crap. Ah. 2,400 liters of wool. What we got in here? 2,700 liters of wool and 18,000 liters of fabric. Almost done picking these logs up. Come on. Come on, what the heck? Oh man, come on. Ugh. Oh man. Oh damn, come on. Come Come on. Man, it's so annoying. There we go. Oh. Come on. My roommate might be home. Let me check. This should be the last load. I should be able to get all these logs on this load. If they cooperate. Looks like they're going to cooperate. All right, that's it. Yeah, all picked up. Pick up the sawdust now. We can probably jump into April. All right, they all picked up. Looks like all the sawdust on this side has been picked up. All right. There's a log that got missed. What the heck? How the hell does that happen? Almost done with this. I think I'll go and do the found. Nice.
I'm taking Jordy home. He wants to stay here with you if that's all right.
Yeah. All right.
Can you watch me?
Huh? Yeah. You say goodbye. Did you say goodbye to your mom?
He's going with me.
Good. Oh, is he? Okay.
Hey, tell Eddie I'm getting off at exit 3 or back on exit 3 because he forgot his phone in my phone.
Oh, his phone's in your car? All right.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. All right. Dummy. That big dummy. Ah. I pick it all up on this side. I think I have. Ah, this all used to be nothing but trees. So different. I got that area left to do. Or I think that's how it goes. The next big area I've got to do. Now, well, that area and that area. So, do I own both areas? I think so. No, I don't own this field yet. Okay. I'll buy that next month when I turn it into a cornfield. Can't grow cotton in Mesa, guys. I gotta turn them into something else. Alrighty, so I picked it all up. We'll start plowing. No. Is it over here? Might be over here. Maybe it is over here. That's full. Maybe it was. What was I keeping this? Alright. Gotta be. The only other place there is. Alright. Yeah, it's got to go here. Can't go anywhere else. Creates too much sawdust. I have to go back and pick it up. All right. What does organic waste look like in my greenhouses now? 31 thou, and I don't care. 31 thou, and I don't care. 59 thou. Add another 59 thou. All right. We can go quite a bit longer with that. All right. 70%. All right. All right. All right. It'll be about as straight in line as I can get. Actually, looks like it's going to be pretty good. Look at that. The one from the other side. That is close enough. Still thinking my phone. All right. Give me some coffee. So I'll be right back. Let's work at it. All right. I think that's good. Good enough. Just like that, bitch. Just like that. All right. That's actually not too bad. Right up to the edge, too. All right, that works. There we go. All right. Oh crap. Oh, look at that.
I'll be right back.
Alright. I'm set for again now. Oh. Yeah, I think it's about time to shut it down. Got my other channel to do. I'm doing that close combat vodka. I'm Ryan a lot lately. And I'm getting far in the campaign. Alright, it's 1422, March 3rd, second year of this map. This is Farming Simulator 22, Michigan Farms map, Michigan Pizza and Donut Farm part 45, I believe. Yuppers, thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all later. I'll be back tomorrow with a lot longer live stream, because I'll be off tomorrow night and Tuesday night. Thanks for watching, we'll see y'all later. Check out my parody songs and my other videos on my channel. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Bye.